Reasons why Delta States people claims not to be Igbo's. It is high time the truth behind the reason for brothers and sisters sharing common boundaries, culture, language, and other commonalities, but denying their common identity be exposed. Anyoma is reported to be the Igbo-speaking areas in Delta State. They are also called Delta Igbo or Western Igbos. Anyoma means good land, but the controversy has nothing to do with fights over resources. The question now is, why are people speaking the same language and sharing other common traits denying their traditional brotherhood? Its mysterious and surprising history has been silent on this unclear dichotomy, hence the need to dig further. The reason for the whole denial, according to findings, is not far-fetched. It is simple. As a result of the imminent defeat of the Igbo's during the Nigerian Civil War. This might be the reason why traditional history is quite unclear on this, as it is very recent. The denial, as reported, started during and after the Nigerian Civil War of 1966. The Nigerian troops, led by late Major Ibrahim Taiwo, massacred the men of Anyoma, Delta Igbo, on a large scale. The reason for the brutal killings of the men of Anyoma was attributed the anger which late General Murtala Muhammad had for them. He was said to be suspicious that Anyoma people, Delta State, aided their kinsmen Igbo's, who were at war with Nigeria, to invade the mid-western region of Nigeria. The successful invasion of that region, according to reports, would have given the Igbo's a quick access to other parts of Nigeria, especially the West. In an article written by Chris Okafor, an original Igbo, on this issue, he stated that we have been betrayed by these people, and this is about the only time we should stand up on our own. He further stated that exposing the truth might sound bitter to some people, but I think it's time we settle our difference and become one again to achieve a better goal. Instead of exposing ourselves, we should rather hold hands again and sing that chorus again, One Nigeria. Chita Nwanze, in his recent article published in Vanguard of May 2nd, 2020, corroborated this assertion that denial of central traditional identity by the Anyama people was a result of defeat in war. He wrote, "A people defeated in war have a tendency to bow their heads. Those who can reject being members of that defeated group. So it is no surprise that those Igbo's who could borderlands decided that they no longer wanted to be Igbo. Midwest Igbos created a new identity to the extent that the town of Igbo Akiri changed its name to Igbanke, and its most prominent son, Samuel Chiedu Osagbovo Ogbemudia, who along with Alexander Mediebo narrowly escaped death in the July 1966 coup, dropped Chiedu from its name entirely and emphasized Osagbovo. To be honest, I cannot hold people responsible for such behaviors. Odigwe Nwa Okocha of the Department of History and International Studies, University of Benin, in an introduction to his article titled An Interrogation of the Anioma Identity, referred to the Aniomas, Delta Igbo's, as people believed to be subsets of the Igbo superethnic clusters of modern Nigeria. They live on the western bank of the Niger River, across the river from the eastern Igbo land, situated on the eastern bank. Delta Igbo is a new term deployed for the first time around 1976. In his abstract on the article, he further stated that he was dedicated his article to the task of establishing the identity of Anioma people in order to seal the argument using evidence from history and linguistics. The work argues that Anioma people are nothing but an Igbo group whose history and culture has been flavored by influence flowing from different locations as a result of geographical location. Anioma people are not the only sub-ethnic group in this league. Yorubas, Hausas, and other ethnic extractions have had their own fair share of acceptance and denials as a result of circumstances beyond their control. At one point or the other in their history, this does not preclude them from claiming their origin. Genuine but concerned, non-Igbos are happy that both sides are realizing the need to embrace common identity, which will go a long way in promoting homogeneous unity among this sub-ethnic group. It is good for the unity of our country, Nigeria, that has nothing to gain from fragmented traditional solidarity as there is no gain in division. All lovers of Igbo unity were highly elated when on November 29, 2008, Ohanaeze Ndigbo, the apex Igbo social-cultural organization, announced the election of Ambassador Ralph Uwechwe, an Anioma indigene, as its president general to pilot its affairs for the next 2 years. Thank you for listening to this news. Yes, viewers, um, without any missing words, I will like to counter this article, and countering it, I'll be countering it as a proud Deltan, Deltan as I am. I will say it that Deltans are Igbo's. Deltans are proudly Igbo's, and we are Igbo's with a difference. There is nothing to beat around the bush for. Deltans are Igbo's with different culture, and our culture is still similar with the culture of the the other Igbo speaking country and states like the Anambra and all of that. So to me, since we still have these similarities and our tongues are still the same and we understand and hear each other. Example now, a Delta Igbo person can speak for an Anambra person, and the Anambra person can hear and understand what the Delta Igbo person is speaking, and an Anambra Igbo person can speak, and the Delta Igbo person can hear and understand what the Anambra person has spoken. Then tell me, what now makes us to be different? Tell me, what now makes us not to be called an Igbo? Have you seen our attire? It's just as the same as the attire of the other Igbo speaking community. It's just the same as the people of Anambra State, Imo State, and in fact, mention them. We are one. Ofuka Igbo. We are not different. The better it's better we start accepting that fact. The time we start accepting this, the better for us. In fact, that is just it. So let us not allow them to separate us. We are one. Let them know that we are one. All right. So this is my little opinion. I don't know what to see.